guys, today I'm going to show you how to make polymer clay Caesar salad, so if you're interested in that, just keep on watching. For this creation I'm going to be using this miniature plate, which you should easily find online, or you can make your own plate with white polymer clay. As you can see, I've already prepared 3 shades of green simply by mixing yellow with tiny amount of blue, and I'm going to use it to create a lettuce. Now I'm scrunching up a piece of aluminum foil, which is going to help us in creating a realistic wavy lettuce leaves. You want to dust it with baby powder or cornstarch so polymer clay will not stick to it. So I'm going to grab a piece of green clay and I'm going to flatten it and stretch it with my fingers to create a thin sheet. You want to place it on the aluminum mold and texture using dotting tool. Repeat these steps with all of your green shades and you can start arranging your lettuce leaves on the plate. I've already spread a little bit of fimo liquid on the top of my plate and it's going to work as a glue here. Next, I'm using a Q-tip soaked in rubbing alcohol to remove any baby powder residue. Now your plate should look something like this and it's time to create toppings. I'm going to start by making grilled chicken breast. You want to grab a piece of tan clay and start shaping a cone. When you're happy with the result, you can use soft pastels to shade it nicely. Finally, I'm texturing it ever so slightly using my dotting tool. Moving on, I'm going to slice it with my razor, and to make sure your piece will not deform while cutting, you can put it to the freezer for a few minutes so it becomes harder and then start slicing. Here I'm adding chicken pieces to my salad base, and again you want to use fimo liquid to secure them in place. As you can see, I'm using dotting tool again to gently texture the chicken pieces, and now we're going to prepare croutons. I've already baked a piece of tan clay mixed with baking soda and water. I use this technique to get realistic looking pastry and I showed it in one of my previous videos, so if you haven't seen that, I'm going to link it here and in the description box down below. So what I'm doing here is basically slicing this miniature bread and then I'm cutting every slice into smaller pieces, creating cube-shaped croutons. Now I'm going to shade my croutons using acrylic paints mixed with a lot of water. I'm using a very small thin brush to give them nice golden color. Next I'm going to prepare hard cooked eggs. I've already shaped and baked a tiny ball from yellow clay and now I'm going to cover it with a thick layer of white clay. You want to create an egg shape and bake it again to harden white layer. After baking, while your creations are still warm, you want to cut them in halves using a razor. If you want to, you can also add tiny red balls as a cherry tomatoes. Then I'm attaching croutons. Finally, I'm going to mix a piece of white clay with fimo liquid to create dressing and then drizzle it on the top of my salad using my needle tool. You want to bake the creation according to your clay instructions and then glaze eggs and dressing using gloss varnish. And it's done! I hope you're going to like this idea. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss my upcoming videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. I wish you all the best in 2016 and I will see you very soon.